Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
Everyone, welcome to the show. So the trial for January 6th defendant Richard Bigo Barnett, that's what he calls himself, Bigo. It started on Tuesday of this week. I mentioned recently that he tried to delay his trial. So I'm not sure if the reporting was incorrect or if the judge reversed the decision, but the delay was ultimately denied. I had reported last that it was pushed back to March, so that was incorrect. Barnett, as you guys will recall, was seen in photos and on video. He was seated in Nancy Pelosi's office with his feet up on her desk, and he had a 950,000-volt stun gun with spikes hanging off of his belt loop. And Barnett has a history of attending protests, apparently, carrying weapons at those events. So in July of 2020, someone called 911. They reported that a man at a Back the Blue rally pointed a rifle at her, and that man fit Barnett's description. Unfortunately, the prosecutor couldn't resolve some of the evidence discrepancies, they said, so they just ended up closing the case. Then in November of 2020, attendees at a Save the Children rally called 911, and they reported Barnett for carrying a gun and acting suspicious. So once again, no charges were brought in that incident, but Barnett is now facing 8 charges in this January 6th case, some of which are felonies carrying a penalty of up to 20 years in prison, so very serious. And following an opening statement from the prosecutor, a woman named Emily Barrett took the stand. Barrett was Nancy Pelosi's deputy chief of staff at the time of the attack, and she described the Capitol that day as a war zone. She also told the jury that a Capitol police sergeant gave her instructions that she will never forget about how she would know when it was time to evacuate the House floor. The sergeant told her, quote, "Next time you see the whites of my eyes, take the speaker down." Barrett went on to tell the story of how she assisted Pelosi's staff in their evacuation from the speaker's office and how she ordered them to hide in a conference room and to block the door. And that's where they were hiding, by the way, in fear for their lives, while Barnett was kicking back in Pelosi's chair. Barrett also said that there was sensitive materials that were on the desk, including her business card, which had her cell phone on it. And she said that after that January 6th photo of Barnett went viral, sitting at the desk, she was inundated with random phone calls. In addition to Barrett, U.S. Capitol Police Captain Carnisha Mendoza, I think is how you pronounce her name, she went on the witness stand. Also, a Bass Pro Shop employee testified. The police captain obviously testified about the events of January 6th, what all went down that day. And the Bass Pro Shop employee is a man named Gerald Stute, I think is how you say his name, Stute or Stut. He testified about selling the stun gun to Barnett, and this was just days before the Capitol attack. The prosecutor also showed surveillance video from inside of that Bass Pro Shop store, and it showed Barnett walking in and making this purchase. They also showed a receipt confirming his purchase. So testimony will continue this week, and then the defense will make their opening remarks. They chose not to make them at the beginning of the trial, so they're holding off until the prosecutor has a chance to present their case. So we'll see what happens. If this goes, as I mentioned before, as all other trials have gone, Barnett is in serious trouble. Personally, I can't see how he gets out of entering a restricted building with a deadly or dangerous weapon. Definitely seems like something that would stick. I mean, you've got him on video and in photos with that deadly or dangerous weapon. Even if he was just to be convicted on that one charge alone, that is a felony in and of itself that carries a 10-year sentence, up to 10 years. So I'll keep you guys posted. I'll let you know as things move forward. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate or become a monthly supporter. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate all of you. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.